Night number 2 of the 2019 Fall Brawl is getting ready to start. And real quick, I want to mention, if you guys hear any screaming in the background, it's all these people going upside down and stuff over here at the fair. Really cool event. I'm having so much fun here at the Fall Brawl at the Yakima Motor Speedway. Actually, no, it's not called Yakima, Central Washington Motor Speedway. It's a hot sunny day here in Washington. I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying everyone here in the pit area. We got another 25 360 sprint cars on tap. Man, we were so close to a good finish last night. These last few sprint car races have been tough. We've had the speed, we've put ourselves in the right spot, we just haven't had things go our way. Last night we were running inside the top 5 when there was a little wreck in lap traffic and we got collected. This place is unique. It's flat. It's got the Uke tires to watch out for. But overall, it's just massive. It's a half mile. You're doing 110, 120 miles an hour, winged over down the straightaway. It's a blast. I'm hoping it goes slick tonight. I guarantee it will. This material they have here just doesn't hold moisture very well. So it's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have some fun, and then we're gonna go to the fair maybe afterwards, hang out for a little bit, drive home, and we're just hoping that we're standing on top of the wing tonight. I would like to get my first 360 win. So things to work on, just work on being smooth, how to run the track when it gets slick, being smooth on the throttle, running the right line, and then positioning. But overall, let's just be smart, head to the pit meeting here now, get ready for a wheel pack, and get started for the night. Biggest thing is we gotta see what we pill. Qualifying is over for us. Last few cars are kind of finishing up. I felt really good. I think I let down a much better time than yesterday, and I feel much more comfortable in the car. Track's a little bit more hooked up. Times are more in the 14-second bracket compared to yesterday's 15 and 16-second bracket, but I think it's still gonna be an awesome track tonight. The only place I felt like we lost time was on exit. I get in the corner good, and then the nose would just push from the center off. I could get in, stick it, and then I almost had to pedal, or you know, I just get in and the nose would just push up the track kind of into the marbles and stuff, and that's not fast. So just left a little bit of time off there, but otherwise I felt really, really good. So we'll just have to see where we end up. I believe we were pretty good sitting like 4th, 5th after our time. We need to try to be in the top 8. Carly, what are we doing here?
Changing gears.
Changing gears? Felt like we were just turning a little too much RPM, screaming it, and it was just not making any power. So we're gonna make a quick gear change. We're gonna free up the car a little bit. I think we got a dog fight back here. But we're gonna start front row outside of the heat race. Unfortunately, we did not make the top 8. We are 9. We missed it by 1. If one of those top 8 cars though doesn't finish in the top 4, we have a chance at making the redraw. Worst case scenario, we start 9th. Let's go out for the heat, have some fun, try to figure out this racetrack. It's holding grip a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I think it's gonna change quickly as the sun goes down.
And then they moved down there.
school there in the heat race, got a good little lesson. Started front row outside, jumped the first start, tried my best because it's hard to start on the top here. With it being so dirty, not cleaned off, you just spin the tires. So I tried to give myself every advantage because he was kind of pushing me up, trying to push him back down, but it's harder in a sprint car than a kart. And second restart was a little bit better. I didn't fall back at all. I was running second, got another yellow. Was running second and I just got schooled. Colton Heath, Jason Sowald, two of the best from the Pacific Northwest. They got by me. I just was making a mistake, turning in a little too soon and not driving it as hard. I needed to be able to trust the car a little bit more. But once those two got by me, I corrected it and I kind of caught right back up to him. But the biggest mistake that I was making is I was just turning in too soon, lifting and not driving it as hard as I need to. I didn't realize how much farther you could go into the corner because it looked like it was losing grip, but it really wasn't. With the wing speed and everything, you could still drive the car really hard. And I got one of my first tastes of a little bit of dirty air. I was right behind Jason entering 3 and it kind of made me make a mistake. I lifted a little bit before him. I didn't want to run him over. I just need to work on being a little bit more comfortable following someone into the corner that fast. But overall is what it is. We still ran top 4. I'm not sure where that'll put us for the A, but like we just talked about right when I got out of the car, you know, in the limiteds, we're fast. We should be winning those races. We should be running up front. But in the 360s, this is where you're gonna learn and you're gonna just this is what's gonna make you faster versus, you know, the limited, I feel like we've already progressed a lot. And in the 360, you're just up against so many good drivers, especially Sowald and Heath, man. Those guys will take you for a quick lesson every now and then, but hopefully we'll be a little bit better in the future. Just see what the track does. So we pulled a good pill tonight. In the limited, we haven't pulled very many good pills. And then the 360, they've really been helping us out lately. I don't feel super nervous. It's just a Summer Thunder Sprint Series race. Of course, we want to get our first win, but a lot is going to happen in 30 laps. Lap traffic, possibly rubber, and we just got to prepare for everything. So I think we have a very similar setup on to last night, so we know that the track is going to be very similar as well. Hopefully, if we just put it all together, we should be up front at the end. Biggest thing is you got to be there at the end. Just like last night, we made a mistake, or mistakes happen in front of us and it screwed us up. So if we can put ourselves in the best position, we're gonna win this race. Otherwise, solid finish and finish out the year. Just excited, man. Just got done with night number 2 of the Fall Brawl. Some people call this place Yakima, some people call it Yakadega. It's huge, it's fun, it's slick. Came home second, started outside front row, track position was pretty key. The ending lineup went Devin Borden, another kid my age, really fast. Tons of wins in a 360 this year between Skagit, Grace Harbor, won an ASCS national race. He won, I ran second, Jason Sowald ran third, Colton Heath was fourth, and then I think Logan Foiler, another good guy, was fifth. So a really good top 5. I'm glad we were able to stay ahead of them. I know with track position, if they would have probably started ahead of us, they probably would have beat us. It's just kind of one of those races, but we still had to drive really hard and hit our marks. I kind of took me a little bit of the race to get it all figured out. Just with our setup, I was not good on short runs. I just get in, just way too free, and I thought in the beginning of the race I was in trouble because I was really free. And I was able to kind of move the wing a little bit to help me out, but overall I just got better and better as the run went on. I believe we had like a 17 lap green flag run right before we had a yellow at the end, and I was catching the 8 car. He was a little hung up in traffic, and I just got better and better, got a little tighter, could hit my marks, and just concentration was just better. And overall got that one last yellow. Car didn't take off very well, but we still ended up coming home second. So overall, great to beat some really good guys that beat us in the heat race, get one back on them, and just great weekend, you know. 2 top 10s, a top 5, and a podium, so great. The Central Washington State Fair Raceway here in Yakima, Washington was a treat. It was fun to come and experience something different, get my feet wet in big track racing, try something new, and have a great time and kind of end our sprint car season. We still have one more race after this, but you know, season's coming to a close. The last few races are happening. I'm so sad. The sprint car 2019 summer season has been so much fun. I've been able to try different things, pick up wins in the limited, grow my 360 career. Still haven't got that first 360 win, but tonight was a step in the right direction. We ran second behind Devin Borden, a kid who has ran really good this year. One of the best in the Northwest. He won the championship for the Summer Thunder Sprint Series, and he was just good. They had that thing dialed in, he had grip, he could go. We just made a few mistakes, I think, on setup, a few things if we could have just perfected, but we worked together as a team and we still had a good car. We just have to work on a few things. Overall though, the Central Washington Speedway treated us well. Like I said, what a fun weekend. And we're getting ready to head home. We got an 8-hour drive home tonight. We're not gonna hang out at the fair. All the lights, man, down when we were entering 3 and 4, it was so distracting with all the Ferris wheels and all the rides and stuff. I seen it a few times and I thought the yellow was coming out, but I just kept digging. But anyway, that's gonna end all of this. Thank you guys for staying tuned for some more sprint car vlogs, and outlaw karts are coming up. You guys gotta stay tuned for that. This outlaw kart season's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it, but I'm sad sprint cars are ending. See you guys all in the next one. Deuces.